Jake Paul carved a celebrity boxing legacy with relentless hustle and knockout power. His $200 million fortune, sprawling Georgia ranch, Puerto Rico mansion, and bold car collection reflected his explosive life. From Cleveland to global entertainer, his journey blended controversy and comeback. I traced his path, a fusion of spectacle and strategy. Join us to explore his story. Boost the channel by hitting like, sharing with friends, and subscribing for more dazzling tales. About Jake Paul's early life and education. Jake Joseph Paul was born on January 17, 1997, in Cleveland, Ohio, and grew up in Westlake with older brother Logan. He attended Westlake High School but dropped out to pursue YouTube full-time. He began posting Vine videos in 2013, gaining millions of followers, and later transitioned to YouTube, laying the foundation for his entertainment and boxing career. About Jake Paul's personal life. Paul became engaged to Dutch speed skater Jutta Leerdam in March 2025. They met in 2023 and went public shortly after. He has no children as of 2026. Raised in a supportive family with brother Logan, he valued family despite public feuds. In 2025, he focused on his relationship and career, staying centrist politically. His confident, outspoken persona endured. About Jake Paul's lifestyle, properties, vehicles and net worth. Jake Paul amassed a $200 million fortune through YouTube, boxing purses, promotions, most valuable promotions, and business ventures, Better Betting app. His 2024 Tyson fight, 2025 Joshua bout, and real estate fueled his wealth. About Jake Paul's health. Paul stayed in peak condition through intense training. In 2025 he managed minor wear and tear from back-to-back fights but recovered quickly. Friends admired his discipline, noting his explosive energy in training, inspiring fans with his durability despite the physical demands of crossover boxing. About Jake Paul's faith. Paul spoke about Christian beliefs and gratitude in interviews. He credited faith for strength during challenges. His beliefs guided personal growth and anchored his outspoken persona. About Jake Paul's early career. Paul rose on Vine in 2013 and YouTube in 2014, amassing billions of views through viral videos and bold online antics. He transitioned to boxing in 2018 with a white-collar win over Deji, then turned pro in 2020 against Anesan Gibb, laying the foundation for his combat sports career. His early internet fame provided a massive audience that later translated into strong pay-per-view interest. About Jake Paul's rise to fame. In 2020 Paul defeated Anesan Gibb and Nate Robinson, gaining mainstream attention beyond social media. His 2021 Ben Askren TKO and 2023 Ryan Garcia fight propelled him to global fame. Colleagues praised his showmanship and knockout power. Each fight increased media coverage, helping him transition from internet personality to recognized figure in professional boxing circles. About Jake Paul's career peak. From 2021 to 2025 Paul's peak saw wins over Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, Nate Diaz, Mike Tyson, and Anthony Joshua. His 2024 Tyson Netflix event and 2025 Joshua bout shone brightly. Friends lauded his evolution from entertainer to legitimate boxer. During this stretch, he displayed improved technique, stamina, and composure against experienced competition. About Jake Paul's later career. In 2025 Paul continued fighting while expanding his promotional ventures. His 2025 Joshua win captivated fans and strengthened his credibility. Colleagues admired his longevity and business focus. Balancing training with event promotion, he positioned himself as both a headline fighter and an influential figure shaping modern crossover boxing. About Jake Paul's business ventures. Paul co-founded Most Valuable Promotions and helped launch the Better Betting app. He signed promising fighters and secured major media distribution deals. Colleagues praised his entrepreneurial savvy and bold negotiations. His ventures aim to modernize combat sports promotion and create new revenue opportunities for athletes. About Jake Paul's awards and achievements. Paul won multiple boxing bouts, including high-profile crossover events that generated strong pay-per-view sales. His 12-2 record with 7 KOs stood out in influencer boxing. Friends celebrated his impact on the sport's digital era, recognizing his role in expanding boxing's audience to younger, online communities. About Jake Paul's public image. Paul's brash style made him a polarizing icon in sports and entertainment. His knockouts won fans, while critics questioned his path. Associates admired his hustle and visible growth as a competitor. Over time, his dedication to training and willingness to face notable opponents reshaped perceptions of his commitment. About Jake Paul's influence and legacy. Paul redefined influencer boxing and inspired crossover athletes to test themselves in combat sports. His pay-per-view events set new commercial standards for creator-driven promotions. Colleagues praised his marketing genius and ability to blend entertainment with competition. By leveraging digital platforms, he helped bridge the gap between social media fame and traditional boxing. About Jake Paul's philanthropic work. Paul supported youth initiatives, community programs, and select charitable causes, often contributing without publicizing every effort. Friends shared stories of his generosity behind the scenes. He also used his platform to highlight fundraising campaigns, encouraging fans to contribute and demonstrating a growing awareness of social responsibility. About Jake Paul's advocacy and activism. Paul championed creator rights, athlete empowerment, and greater revenue control for independent talent. He often spoke about modernizing promotional models and ensuring fighters receive fair opportunities in evolving sports markets. Associates praised his influence and willingness to challenge established systems, viewing him as a vocal advocate for digital-era entrepreneurs and athletes alike. About Jake Paul's other ventures. Paul acted in films and hosted shows. His content empire expanded reach. Friends admired his versatility. About Jake Paul's controversies and challenges. Paul faced backlash over past behavior and boxing critics. He rebounded. Friends praised his resilience. About Jake Paul's writings. Paul shared motivational content online. His posts inspired fans. Associates praised his voice. About Jake Paul's persona. Paul's bold persona defined him as entertainment's disruptor. His energy captivated. Friends noted his confidence and growth. About Jake Paul's hobbies and interests. Paul enjoyed family time, training, and business. He collected luxury items. Quiet support reflected his drive. Thank you for diving into Jake Paul's story. If you enjoyed this journey, smash that like button, drop a comment, share with your squad, and subscribe for more dazzling content. Tell us which icon you would love next.